Hi guys, it's Adam and welcome to Thursday Talks episode 34. I'm just going to get right on with it today because I've got 7 questions and I am behind schedule today. I would suggest if this helps you to do have a schedule, but set a loose schedule. Don't set like a minute by minute schedule, because then what's going to happen is if you're not completely on schedule, you're just going to panic and then you'll just get more worked up and stuff. But have a loose schedule of the day. It really does help. I do that. Like, I have scheduling breaks and things like that, and it's just a motivational tool for me personally. Might not work for everyone, but yeah, it's great for me. Anyway, who would I use to ship consoles, PS1s, things like that? Rockets Madness asks that. Hermes is fine for me. That's all I'm going to say, really. I mean, if it was a real high-end console, I'd probably splash the cash and go maybe UPS, DPD, TNT, Parcel Force, UK Mail, Interlink Express, one of those guys. But no, Hermes is fine for me, really. Next is, I think it's Siri D. I'm terrible for pronouncing names. Siri D, I think, or Siri D, I don't know. I'm sorry for pronouncing your name wrong. I'm just terrible at it. Did I upgrade my personal account to business? Well, yes, I did. And the reason I didn't want to create another account was because I only managed to get this one a couple of years ago, and it was bloody hard to get this one because I've been selling on eBay since I was 13, and I've been selling wholesale toys and things like that, very, very low value, and it was only for pocket money when I was 13, and then I got into the ponchos and things like that. But then I stopped using eBay when I was 16, and my mum and dad somehow got the account permanently banned. So one of the representatives, the eBay representatives, on the phone said to them, "You or any member of your family will never sell on eBay again." That's what they said to them, and they did not give any, any sort of confirmation of what they did wrong, and we could never get it out of them. And then when I was 17, I wanted to sell on eBay again, of course, because I've always sold on eBay. Well, a lot of the time I sold on eBay, so I wanted to sell on it again. But unfortunately, I didn't have an account. So I created an account at this house, right? The problem with that is they linked the IP address to the old account and all that sort of stuff. And they immediately shut down the selling side of the account. So I could buy, but I couldn't sell. And I thought, I've got to do something about this. And when I was 17, I was very timid. I didn't like talking to people on the phone. I was very, a bit more timid. I mean, I was confident. If you saw me on the street, I'd be dressed to the nines or whatever. But, I still was quite timid with talking to people over the phone and business sort of side of things. And one day, I was around my friend's house, and he said, "Look, just call eBay." And I said, "No, you do it." And after about 5 minutes of going back and forth between us, I ended up grabbing the phone and calling up. There was an American lady on the phone, and I explained the situation, that my mum and dad's account had got shut down, and I wanted to then sell again. And she then said, I said to her, I'm their son. I wasn't selling on that account when it was shut down. And I also mentioned to her that there was no reason given why the account was permanently banned from selling. And then she said something about seller resolution. Now that made me think, oh God, it's my dad, because he's always been pretty terrible on eBay, like very bad descriptions, very bad titles. If anyone wants a return, he's like, doesn't really know what he's doing and stuff like that. So I knew some sort of thing had gone on. So it turned out it was from one of the big things was one of these electrical items he had sold or something. He didn't know what he was doing. I mean, he was trying to be a good seller and all that, but he just didn't know what he was doing, essentially. And I think it was to do with a few other things as well. Don't get me wrong, we didn't just shut the account down for one product. But anyway, I said to him, look, I'm their son. I wasn't selling on that account when it got shut down, and I really do want to sell on eBay again. So then she said, yeah, I'll grant you a account. I mean, it was a bit of back and forth, and she really didn't know whether she had, she was able to do that herself. She was talking to like someone higher up and stuff. And yeah, I mean, so I was essentially, I mean, this could have never happened. If I didn't get that account, this could have never happened. So don't think just because you've got a door slammed in your face that's it. I mean, I've had PayPal issues. As I say, I've sold on eBay, and then the account's got shut down, and then I've got a new account. I mean, don't worry about it. Don't be stressing. But anyway, I've managed to build up this account. I've got a reputable account now. I've got a bit more of a relationship with eBay, and every time I've gone onto their seller, what is it? No, like Messenger live chat thing, they've always been accommodating. So that's all water under the bridge now. But the reason I didn't upgrade, I didn't get a new personal account, to answer your question now instead of rambling. The reason I didn't get a new account and then upgrade that new account to business and then keep my personal account was because I just didn't want to go through the hassle of doing that again, because I'd had so much hassle in the past. So yeah, I just upgraded my personal account, which at the time was called Vapor Vibe, yeah, because I was selling vaping things on it, because I was heavily into vaping like 3 years ago. Yeah, then it was called Vapor Vibe, and now I've changed it to Games, Gadgets and More. Registered my business last year, and now I'm doing all this. So it's been a crazy journey, my eBay journey, to be fair. But yeah, so that's what I did. And also, when did I upgrade to a shop? I upgraded far too late. I had about 200 items on when I upgraded to a shop. If you're anywhere over 65 listings, I believe, that's when it's more cost effective to get a shop. So yeah, I was far too late doing that, really. I probably lost quite a bit of money. And actually saying that, I'm at nearly 600 items now, so I need to go on and upgrade to a featured shop. So that's cool. Anyway, yeah, so Dave Weeks asks, language courses, CD or cassettes? Any luck? No, unfortunately. I have picked up a cassette one for £2, but did it go? No, it was, oh no, no interest. It just wasn't good. I think some of the CD ones you could do okay with. I believe Rosetta Stone is on the eBay Vero thing, the program, so I don't think you can sell that, but certain ones you probably could do alright with. I don't think the cassette ones are any good. Judging by, I feel like I've heard something in a video from someone. But yeah, CD ones I'm assuming might do a bit, might do alright on. And he also asked, do I speak any languages? I think I can do like up to 5 in German. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that something right? And then I can say bits in French like bonjour, je m'appelle Adam, and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, nothing really. Diana Holmes, info about accounts, that's all I've got wrote down. So yeah, I mean, I can tell you a bit about what I do. I have a book like this, and I have wrote, basically, if I just show you here, like I have here a little book, and then I'll write down the month up here, like August, and then I'll write down postage, petrol, da-di-da, stock, cost, all that sort of stuff. And I'll just write in every day, what my new thing is. Postage I actually get as a bulk cost off PayPal, but I do have a little postage tab in case I go to the post office and I maybe buy postage, cash in hand, and then I write it in my little book so that then I remember to add it onto the PayPal bulk cost. And I also have equipment. Equipment is my other little subheading. So all I literally do is if I get £10, if I buy bubble wrap for £10 or whatever, I put it under that heading, and then at the end of the month I just add them all up under the equipment thing. whack it in my profit and loss on the spreadsheet, the total figure, done. Bob's your uncle, you're fine. So yeah, that's what I do. It's as simple as that for me. I'm not going to go into detail on it because, well, it's so simple anyway, but I'm not going to go into the tax detail, you know, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's that one. And then finally, C&H asks, what items am I putting away for quarter 4? Anything and everything. Video games, Lego, board games. I've got a few Wii Fit boards away for Christmas, I think. Yeah, Lego. Looking at my tubs now. Yeah, sealed board games for FBA that are down there. Quite a few. I've got quite a few nice vintage sealed board games as well for FBA at Christmas. I've got tins. These aren't, you know, personally these aren't away for Christmas, but I've got some tins away for Christmas. I've got little bits of pottery. Oh, I've got some vintage board games away for Christmas. This is a crap one. I picked this up for $150 the other day thinking it was good, but unfortunately it's not. It's a dud. So that might go away for Christmas. I've got, you know, I mean, some things if they're like not great value now, I'll think, you know what I'll do, I'll wait till Christmas and I'll see if the price changes, because at the moment I could probably get like way top end would be a tenner from $150. So I just think to myself, well, at Christmas, you know, something might change. I might be able to get 15, so I just put that away. If I can't get 15 at Christmas, I'll whack it on anyway, you know, for a tenner and just get me tenner. But it's worth taking a punt and seeing if that might go up at Christmas. So yeah, anyway, loads of different things is the answer to that. As I say, video games, books, children's books, just everything. So yeah, anyway, that'll do it for this video because, oh, we're not too bad. We're only on 13.5 minutes. But yeah, so I will see you in the next one, guys. As I say, don't forget to leave your questions down below. And yeah, I'll get on with the stuff I've got to be doing. I don't even know what I've got to be doing, to be fair. I need to get focused and see what I'm doing. Anyway, see you soon, guys.